Hey, this way. The voice comes from behind me and I start, my fur rising on and against my will. Yasuka Labrador! Yakuza. Yasuka, what am I saying? What the fish fillet? Someone followed me. What the fish fillet? What the fuck? What the fish fillet? Oh my god, I love this one. What the fish fillet? This took me like a minute to understand why the hell he says what the fish fillet. Someone followed me without noticing? Oh no, the Labradoodle! Emerges as a speaker, falling into step beside me. That was supposed to be a snarl. It just didn't come out right. Did you say something? Cuff cuff. I hope that wasn't menacing enough. What do you want? To help you, of course. I'll get you somewhere safe. Look at him! What? Who is this dog? I'll just feign ignorance for now. Somewhere safe? I think you've mistaken me for someone else. I don't want to be rude, but I know you've been away for a long time, so you probably don't even know where you are. The Labrador's voice is soft, quite a contrast from her towering physique. Well, I'm quite used to this height difference in Canada, but seeing her towering over the crowd of Shiba Inus really amplifies the difference. Tell her to get away from me, continue to find ignorance, and hope she leaves me alone. Yeah. This is getting creepy. It's like she knows who I am. What does she want? Well, I'll just pretend I don't know what she's talking about. I'm not going to reveal any information I might regret. Be smart. You're not wrong. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. So could you just point me to the closest massive rapid transit station? Of course, but before that, I want to ask you some questions. Okay, never mind. This is getting weird. I should just find the MRT station myself. I just want to help you, Mrs. Feather. What did you just say? That's not my name. You've definitely mistaken me for someone else. Sorry, let me try that again. I didn't want to be so direct. Hi, Blade! But you didn't get the hint. Could you speak up? I mean, sit! Beer off the feather! I want to help you! Fishbones! She really does know who I am! Okay. You want to help me, you say, so I'll ask this again. Why don't you start by guiding me to a massive rapid station? Don't worry, I will, but first I want you to take this. She produces from her pockets a wristband of sorts. What do you do in this dog game? You are reading dialogue. I found this game and it's all about Shiba Inus, which is basically my favorite dog breed. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah. After all that Resident Evil action, I was gonna read some visual novels about dogs. Magic dogs. Doggy doggy magic doggo! Oh no, oh no. Pineapple pizza discussion is happening. It's a wrist phone. I'll contact you with it and you can reach me in turn. She's just giving me a fucking smartwatch. Ramen is 10 trillion times better than pineapple pizza. I think I agree, but I still like pineapple pizza. Thank you, but why do you think we'll be in contact after this? There's no reason for me to get involved in whatever it is that you want. Being mildly direct here, mildly. Well, for one, I guess it would be troublesome if dogs knew you were back on the island. So, I created a diversion like the good doggo I am. That's not reassuring at all. She knows way too much about me. Who the fishbones is she? I need to learn as much about her as possible. I know you could really use my help. now you've gotten yourself in trouble too, right? You'll probably get arrested for disturbing the peace like you did. I have a story set up, plus I'm a Labrador living on Shiba Inu Island. I'm sure you already know, I'm constantly in the spotlight. I know all too well, but I'm not going to say that. If she doesn't know I lived in the world of Labradors, I'm certainly not going to reveal that to her. Ha, when you put it that way. But like you said, I'm trying to avoid attention, so shouldn't I avoid being associated with you altogether? Wow, that was smart. Aww, she sighs quietly. I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this, but you need to believe me when I say I want to help you. I can help you find your brother. Ow! Open fire! It is activated, indeed! Da 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 da. Yeah, sad, right? Okay, I've heard enough. I'll take your dog darn phone. But if you find out that you're any sort of threat to me, you better watch out. Of course, I understand. She offers a paw to me. Clearly by the... What? No! Wasn't Queer Leader Shiba Inu that we just met? Well, you already know my name. We shake paws. The Labrador just smiles mysteriously and gives me detailed directions to the nearest MRT station. DG station, huh? That means I appear kind of far south. Good thing it's in Taipa though, where I need to be. I head into the station while the lab heads off on her own way. What the freaky fucking dog is this? Is this a train station? So many thoughts are running through my head. The entire encounter still seems unreal, and it's something I could never have imagined myself. Yeah, same here, mate. Same here. This whole game is like this for me. Gas, fit, focus. First you need to get to maxes. I found the MRT station according to the lab's directions. Thank dog the directions were accurate. Large hovering signs point out directions to various transit lines. Although I have been in the station in the past, it seems much larger than before, the layout having been expanded and rearranged. This feels like the bird dating game. Maybe, I still haven't. You know what? We can totally do that on stream as well. But I'm like... I don't really understand the story so far, so we're like some magical fellow doggo, and I'm like, that can grant you wishes. Why am I not just wishing to be together with my brother again? Can someone explain that to me? Oopsala, I skipped something. Although I have been... Oh, I slip out my pendant at the gates, getting it to pay so it will allow me to through. I keep the pendant face down and hope that no one thinks it's strange. Sci-fi doggo! There's a large interactive display and I see that there are many more lines than before, basically crisscrossing the entirety of Taipa and the outer metropolitan area. I agree, Vlade. The most fun thing are all those puns, you know, Taipa, metropolitan. I love it. I place a paw on the destination and a route draws itself in the digital display from the current station to my paw. I follow the instructions to the correct platform and the transit arrives shortly. Sometime later, the ride is smooth and I emerge up north of the city without incident. Boring! It's a quieter residential area. My destination is sandwiched between other similar buildings that were built to be tall and narrow rather than take up the ground level. Approaching the well-memorized address, I feel more and more apprehensive with each step. A promise is a promise. This is the only place I can go. The music though. I like the music. The music gives me actually bar vibes, you know? Or like hotel lobby vibes. Hotel lobby bar. Hotel bar lobby. That's it. There's an intercom panel on the ground floor. Scrolling through the names, I find the correct one. That's the one. Taking a deep breath, I tap on it. I tap on it! The door slide open shortly after I tap on the panel, but there is no further response or communication from it. Does Meg still live here? I can go in, but what if it's Meg that just bust me in? Shouldn't you have thought about this before? I hesitate, less than ideal scenarios running through my head. And I take a deep breath. Stop it! There's only one way to find out! Dun, 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 dun. I step into the open door and onto a lift so small it could only possibly fit the dog. Got a new dog game and your spectacular stream. I'm currently working on a challenge. Until next time. Alright! Thank you so much, Vlade and Vlade Company. I will take your ramen as well. Bye bye! Bye, Vlade! I step into the open door. Yeah. Well, 1 Labrador Retriever, 2 Shiba Inus. Oh, thank you so much! Neighbor Sans! Hey, are you enjoying the dog game with me? How are you doing? Oops, still can't help but think about in space in terms of Canada space. Soundlessly the lift rises and I'm a bundle of nerves. My stomach churns on nothing. Yellow! I really do hope it's Max. Their intercom might not have two-way communication. My old residents did, but I can't assume everyone has it, even after all these years. I do still have his number on my old phone, but I wonder if my old phone balance is still valid. Before I can decide whether to attempt calling ahead, the lift comes to a halt. No other way but forward. I step out onto the narrow corridor. Doors line the corridor, and I take a look at the order of the numbers before heading in the direction of the number 13. Just as I raise my paw to knock, the door swings wide open. You! Max! Woo! Sid! And now we're hugging. He ushers me in and makes sure the door is closed securely, and then he humps me like he hasn't in a while. Look who it is! You're finally back! I've been waiting for this moment all these years! It really is him. He's here! He's kept his word! I'm so relieved! I'm so happy to see a familiar face! I reach out my paws to embrace him. He obliges, and I eagerly hug him close. He smells like honey and cream, and I notice that under my touch, his coat is as sleek, as shiny as ever. I'm so happy to see you. Max just yaps happily, wagging his tail so vigorously that I can feel it moving him side to side in my embrace. Aww. Max helps me settle into the place. It's quite cozy, and despite the modern exterior of the building itself, he's decorated his rooms with vintage furniture and flourishes. I get a feeling he's really into the vintage aesthetic. Maybe it's making a comeback on the island now? He shows me his collection of concert billets arranged on his wall, all of musicians that I know of, meaning they go back at least a decade. Remember J Cho Cho? What is that supposed to be? Like, obviously it's gonna be a band. J Cho Cho. Ah, what could it be? Oh, of course, I remember when we watched his music videos back then on our flip phones. Hey, Sid! Sid, right here in my hand. I got a flip phone. It's coming back. Flip phones are coming back, people. The days of 360p, yeah. It's a really nice apartment compared to Max's old one. I suppose his final ranking allowed him an upgrade. Final ranking? He gestures me over to his desk, and as I peer on, he sweeps aside a pile of old records. Then he wiggles under the desk to activate something. There's a hiss, and a panel slides open on the surface of the desk. It's a touchscreen panel, glowing faintly with a green tint. I can see my reflection in it, with some menu icons that I cannot make sense of. It's a security system! Pretty sophisticated, eh? No one would suspect there would be such a system in an apartment like this. Sid. The door is actually secured with hidden bars that can be controlled from here, and there are sensors programmed to detect living matter other than you and me. He goes on about the security measures and gadgets, but suddenly, I cannot find it in me to focus. I'm really hoping he didn't do this all for my return, but it is the most obvious explanation. I take a deep breath, holding up up to signal I want to speak. It takes Max a brief moment to notice, but eventually he stops in the middle of his explanation. Max, I really appreciate your preparations. My throat feels closed up, and I swallow and I chew on air to make it possible to continue speaking. How do you chew on your air? Chew? Sorry. I just want to. How do I put this? You gotta go to bed? Yeah, I'm meeting in the morning, sweetie. Go, go. I hope your neck will be better tomorrow morning. I hope you won't have a lot of pain tonight. And sleep well, alright? I'll see you soon. I just want to reiterate that this could be really dangerous for you. I want you to reconsider it. Sid. And I think some dog is following me and I have no idea what she wants. Sid! Yeah? Sid, it's okay. I've always wanted to be able to finally help you. I promised you long ago I would stand by your side, even if the world turns against you. Ah! If we can actually romance him, I'm going to romance the shit out of Max. And now you need to let me do that, please. His eyes are warm and I compose myself. I can't be weak. I need to be calm so I can make the best decision for Max and myself. Alright, but I need to tell you about the Labrador I met today. She knows a lot about me. I'll start from the beginning. You know I used the feather to get back to the island. I reappeared in some night market near DG Station. First thing I saw was this huge... Oh, she really telling him everything. Couldn't this be skippable? Sorry, I'm skipping this. We know all of this. She appeared. She even knows why I'm back. It's very unnerving. Max nods his head solemnly. I might have made a mistake, but she gave me a wrist phone and I took it. I take it out of my pocket and I shove it to Max. I hadn't put it on yet. He takes it gingerly and examines it from every angle before waving a paw over the central watch face. I've never really looked at a wrist phone up close and take the opportunity to do so. The circular face, rather than being a screen itself, holds a light source where a hologram is projected from. The hologram functions like a screen of any other electronic device, but is much larger and can be put away at a simple touch. It kind of looks like a fan unfolding and folding back, and I'm going to hydrate. I angle my body away, gradually, until I cannot see the contents of the screen. There is some sort of view angle limit, which works great for me. Sometimes I might be typing or reading questionable material, but even if not, I don't want Dark seeing it. She told me to contact her with this. Do you think I should? I'd probably do it anyway, even if Max doesn't agree with me. I'm not sure how dangerous it might be, and I don't want to compromise his safety home. This safety. No, the safe house. She did mention my brother though. I just want to find out what she wants. Max is still holding the wrist phone, so I huddle close to him to read and use the menu. I hesitantly touch a paw to the screen where it says Messages, and it opens the corresponding app as Max logs on. It's empty, so maybe there's a contact list? I scan the interface, but there's no back button. I press the sides of the screen, first left then right, but it's futile! Oh, Sid is like me, technologically challenged! I love her already. And they're so close, look, they're literally hugging. Their noses are hugging! Left, right. How about tapping it? Okay, maybe sliding up and down? Nothing? Max, if you've been grinning at me for too long. A little help here? You can set up any gesture you want to return to the previous screen, but the default is the face. He taps on the wristband face where the hologram is projected from. Oh. Alright, let's find this lab's contact info. Are you sure you want to get in touch with her? Do you trust her? No. Only as much as I can trust a stranger, really. So, no. I don't trust her that much. But there's a high enough possibility that she has information that could be useful to me. It's an uncertain situation though, and I'm just guessing at the odds. It does seem oddly specific that she knows the main reason I'm back here. The risk may well outweigh the potential gains. Again with the words potential, possibly, uncertainty, I'm getting deja vu. Just the arena training. Oh, arena training. I wonder, is this like a fucking Shiba Inu military or what? Oorah! Oorah woof! Oorah woof! Ooroof! Ooroof! Information on the reason you decided to come back? I snap out of my thoughts. Max starts to speak again. I don't mean to pry, but I'm wondering, what was the reason? You notice what is sad, huh? Well, the truth is, one of the reasons I decided to come back now is to find out if my brother is alive. Oh, no. Your brother. Chunwen, was it? Right, he disappeared after the last arena. Yeah, I just have this regret that I didn't even bother finding out what happened before I just up and left. I understand. I'll help you find out what happened. Wait, so this lab, she said she knows something about him? She was so certain about it, so while I have no idea of intention, she could either be a powerful ally or enemy. Either way, I suppose it's best to contact her so she won't blindside us if she's an enemy. Of course. I leave this up to you. You've taken me in, and I don't want her to follow me back here and jeopardize the place. Like you said, I agree that it's a good idea to contact her in case she comes here looking for you. But first, let's find her contact information on this phone. We go through the app. There are only the essentials. Not in the contact book either, huh? He taps on the recent calls and there's a single call history. Alright, he holds up a paw for a high five! Thanks, Max! Now you do the honors. I tap on the call button and while it rings, Max setups the phone call to block our camera feed and proudly activates a tracing system right behind himself. Going to play it safe and not let her get any hints on my surroundings and whereabouts, just in case. Waiting. What? Why is she a ghost? Oh, it's a hologram. Quayle, hey, good to see that you made it somewhere safe. Why did you want me to contact you? Like I said, I want to help you. And how exactly? Well, as I said, you probably want to stay under the radar. And an eye-catching Labrador like myself would be perfect for distraction. For distracting anyone on your tail, no? I roll my eyes, making sure she can see my skepticism. While I agree, you are definitely eye-catching. From the corner of my eye, I notice Max trying not to smirk widely. That is not what I meant, but that would make it even more difficult to stay on the radar if anyone on the outside makes a connection between you and me. So based on that, how really could you help me? Quayle. Quayle's not happy. Poor Quayle. She did such a good job and now she's being dissed by this labradoodle. No, I'm not the labradoodle. Oh, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. That's what I was hoping you would tell me, Sid. What actions do you plan to execute? How can I help you achieve it? I still don't understand her real intentions, but she does seem sincere. I need to carefully consider what I say. Still, since she's offering her help, It wouldn't hurt to have someone to do the riskier task in my place. Also, are you alone? Quickly breaks the silence before I can formulate a sentence. Some might have taken my slow response to indicate silence correspondence with someone else. I don't know! I'm not alone. No, I'm with a friend. An accomplice? Why is she suddenly angry? I don't know why you have to put it that way, but I guess you could say that. He's a trustworthy companion helping me. I didn't expect to have to compete for the position of top hench dog. Well, as you mentioned, I want to find my brother. Before I tell you my plans, I want to know how you know about my brother. So you're saying you don't trust me because I have this piece of information. I revealed it so you would have incentive to contact me. And I was right, wasn't I? She's so smug about successfully having manipulated my actions. Make a quip about her smugness, reluctantly praise her. Yeah, let's be nice. I'm impressed you set me up and predicted my actions so thoroughly. Are we though? Krillin grins. I imagine that it would be no easy task to get a hold of the feather bearer, much less keep her attention. I had to rack my brain and do lots of research of the beaten path. Well, you've got my attention. But let's get to the point, shall we? How did you figure out the reason that I came back to the island? Krilly chuckled. A little patience, please, sir. The truth is, anyone smart enough could figure out that you'd be interested in finding out the fate of your brother. I didn't know. Am I stupid? Max didn't know, to be honest. And he's like my best friend, no? The arena archives are open to anyone that is patient enough to go through the hoops to get approved for access. It wasn't difficult to find online that your brother disappeared after the final arena. I want to know what it is! But I also confirmed it from the official records. Your infamous disappearance happened shortly after that, so I guessed that you would have regrets about it. He is so smart, she is so smart. Right? That is convincing, if not creepy, but like she said, the records of past arenas are available to public access. Any dog that tries hard enough could put the timeline together and figure it out. But why? Yeah. That probably means she's researched a lot of other things about my past life. I'd really rather have her as an ally. So here's my proposal. If you want more information, I have a lead on what you're seeking, but I'd rather not reveal any more over the cell. Meet me at DG Station, the stall where I found you, tomorrow at noon. A lead? But with that, the call is terminated. That was sudden. Well, what matters is that she says she has a lead. I'll go meet her tomorrow. Be careful! She just seems sincere, but I really don't know what it's in for her. Max, would you like to come with me? Sayara! Hi, welcome! Hi, how are you doing? I would like to, but only if you're sure it's best for your plans. I don't want to burn you. Oh my god, Max, he's adorable. Nonsense, you won't be a burden. I think I will trust her now and let her know about you. Of course, if she tries to threaten you in any way, that trust will be over. Sid. After that, we quickly plan out the transportation and prepare to sleep. Max insists I take the bath, while he sleeps in the living room, and after some protest, I accept. It's been a really long day. Look how cute I am. So strange that just this morning I was still in Canada with my job having to work for a living. I just threw all of that away, and soon enough I find out if all that was worth it. I tucked the wrist phone away into a bag. If QLe had somehow hacked its camera or mic, I'd rather not have it show more than what could be seen during our video call. Good night, Max! Hydration, sorry. And here's voice from the living room, which is the room next to mine. Sleep tight, Sid! And with that, I close my eyes, and sleep soon takes over. One sleep after, that's cute. One sleep after, not like someone. In the morning, Max suggests that we go to lunch after the meeting with the lab, to which I agree. The lab, huh? She does have a name, QLe, wasn't it? Like we agreed on, Max joins me as I head to the meeting with QLe. Again, when I enter the transit station, I scan my pendant face down. I don't want more unwanted attention on my movements if dogs see my full pendant face. That is in addition to QLe's totally unwanted attention. I still don't understand the bracelet thingy or the pendant thingy. What is it? Like, is it like your dog color? Like, is it your identification? It seems like it, no? And why does Max kind of look like a space dog? We emerge from underground at DG Station, which is the central zone of Type Hall. It's a really busy area, full of businesses and restaurants. The stall where QLe accosted me yesterday isn't far from the station, and we get there a bit earlier than noon, which was our agreed upon meeting time. I don't have much of an appetite, so Max orders IU jelly with lemonade for both of us. Seems like your ID, and she also paid for the metro ticket with it. True. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, kind of like your... I don't know, in Japan there's like the Suica card, or like London the Oyster card. This is how it felt like, but at the same time it's more like that, because there's... Yeah, like you said, it's like your identification. But he said... Like, earlier she said she has like cash and something too. I don't know, it's weird. Look at her, she's so cute with her denim jacket. I fight the urge to chuckle at the thought. I conveniently forgot that the same could be said about me and Kev and Dara. Those stairs were always hard to climb, not to mention I could never reach anything on shelves and stores. Aww, cause he was so small. She spots and joins me at the table at the same time that Max gets back. Hi! Oh, she's like me! Hi! Hi, chat! Who is this? This is Max, my friend. He's helping me out. Ah, you must be the accomplice that was there during the phone call yesterday. Max gives her a distrustful look and just grunts in response. QLe doesn't appear offended, which is lucky because so far she's been kind as fuck. Last night, I said that I have information. I was lying. Well, for full disclosure, it's not completely true. Ah! Damn! I should have written this dialogue! Girl, girl is so smart. What? Liar, burn her at the stake! I'm an alert, as the first thought that crosses my mind is that this is a trap. What she said on the phone was believable enough that I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt, but could she have just played me again? I mean, I said I have a lead, but it really is just that, a lead. I can't make more sense out of it, but I think you could sit. Well, prankster, this Labrador! I try to calm down, but something still doesn't seem right about this whole situation. There's nothing glaringly wrong, but maybe it's an ancestral instinct speaking. Logically speaking, hearing QLe out is the best option I have right now. Okay, so this is no waste of time after all. The game looks interesting, but my English is not the yellow from the eye. Oh no! Oh no! So yellow from the eye, I assume du sprichst Deutsch? Hallo! I think I spider! Such a German thing to say, isn't it? Or is it from a different, like, do other countries say these things too? Yeah! Hello, hello! It looks like a very cute game. So honestly, if you have any questions, just throw them into chat. My mod is German, I'm German, we can always help out. Ein bisschen Deutsch schadet nicht. My other lurkers and viewers can learn German instead. Please, sir, you couldn't be slightly less rude? Yeah, let's apologize. Interesting. It took me 2.11 seconds. That took some time. Are you for real? 2.11 seconds? That was so fast. I literally just read both options and clicked on it. Fish stick sit. You've got it all soft. But I suppose I could apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry and proceeds to have this face. You've mentioned my rudeness when we were on the phone too. I should have taken that more seriously. Quilly. I wasn't expecting you to remember that. Thank you. Most of the time I'm pretty dense, but I occasionally notice when dogs are upset, I guess. That doesn't mean you're off the hook, Quilly. I'll decide how much more to trust you after you show me what you have. I guess I can't gain your trust 100% like that. Always pragmatic, like your arena performances. What the fuck is this arena thing? I don't know why I think about... There's this online game, a mobile phone game. Arena... Damn, Shadow League Arena or something? This is what I'm thinking about every time they're talking about it. Ah, you sent me messages yesterday on TikTok. I see. Well, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Da, 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 da. I assume it was you who asked what I'm mainly streaming, like English or Deutsch. Da, 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 da. She's probably laughing eternally at how uncomfortable I look. I guess that's evident from my facial expressions, huh? Yep, that's you. Cool. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate every follow, like, comment. Comments are the best because I can actually interact with you guys on comments. Same with when you guys are coming on stream and talking to me. It's so much fun. And I love, like, pressing the little heart on every comment. Yeah! I heart you! Thank you so much! She obliges me and takes out a thick envelope from her bag. She slides it towards me. Feels like a drug purchase. I gingerly take out the contents. On the top of the stack is a blurred photo. It's printed on a thick and glossy material. From the blurriness and low resolution of the picture, I can tell the camera that this was taken with was quite old. Even by the technology standards from before I left. Oh, sweetie, thank you so much. Thanks for using your Prime on me. Thank you, I appreciate it. You're part of the Samurai family now. The best kind of family you can have. The dog that is the focal point on the picture has a stocky stature and a dark blue shirt on. His coat color is the exact same as mine. It's him, alright. Oh, it's my brother. Oh, look at my heart. Toki toki. Toki toki. You hear that? Ba-boom. 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 Chanwen! When was this taken? It's the last time he was ever seen. He was on the way to the final arena. Yes, my hair's really long. Come on, for you, my sweetheart, I'll show you. I'll show you my full model. Since you haven't seen it yet. This is me! Hi! I'm Goro Clan, your faithful samurai. But Goro is enough. And yes, I have extremely long hair as my trademark. Okay, let me go back so we can see the screen. Does this work? Oh, 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 oh. Hello? There I am. Yes, that's better. Don't step on it while walking. I know. I have to tie it up, you know. He was on the way to the final arena. I swear, every single time I say arena, I think about this. Shadow Raid Legion Arena? I don't know. There is a game like this. I also managed to get my paws on his transit history, of course. I sift through the contents of the envelope. Under the printed picture is a thick stapled stack of what looks like a spreadsheet. The print is tiny, with rows and rows of dates so close to each other that I have to hold the paper up to my face to inspect it. Raid Shadow Legends, yes, exactly. Sayo and Infinity, exactly. Every single time, I don't know. I think in the commercials they say something about Arena Legends or no. AFK Arena. Isn't that it? That's what I think about Arena when I read this. Like where you're AFK and you're leveling up somehow. I have no idea how the game works. AFK Arena, right? That's a thing. I think it's this one I'm thinking about. Wow, it really went into my head, didn't it? Even with a cursory scan of the information, I can tell that 2 stations appear and turn frequently. I played it, but I got banned? What? How? What did you do? Were you too good? Were they too afraid of you? How do you get banned on a game like this? Were you AFK? KH station at NJ station. That was my question too. Oh no! With an even closer look, I noticed that they appear at 9 in the morning and 5 in the afternoon respectively. That sounds like home and work. 9 to 5? Is this some joke? At this point, Quilly interjects. It doesn't take any computer to see that there is a very clear pattern. Though I did feed the data through some simple algorithms to double check if there are any anomalies I missed by K9. K9 error! Ah, this game! I love this. I love this. Whoever wrote this game, I love you. You're adorable. You're absolutely adorable. K9 error. Taipei. Oh, this game is basically Paulus. It's just NG station at 9 AM and KH station at 5 PM every single day since the day after the last arena. Right, and the weird thing is that it's all exactly on the hour. The MRT hardware that captures the pendant scans doesn't round up to the hour. Nope, it's supposed to capture the exact millisecond, or some fraction of a second. That's pretty precise.